Howdy guys, I'm a fellow 8, your favorite wolf girl enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Illuminated. This is an FE8 hack made by Sokaballa, and today it's time to resume Chapter 10, Brigade of Brothers. We left off in a very precarious situation, obviously, with this hero right behind us, threatening our very alone Pegasus Knight, Frederick himself. But that's perfectly okay. We have all of the tools to take care of this situation, and more. We have a lot down here. A very threatening boss with a PRF that definitely entices me. I'm very curious as to what this is going to mean. Interesting. The one range boss with the 2 range weapon. Very fascinating indeed. I look forward to checking out what that's about. Let's see. How are we going to do against this guy? Do we double? We don't. Okay. We should be just fine on all fronts. We should be able to kill this guy without too much issue. Slim bow, maybe? Iron bow? I guess we'll have to use steel bow. I'm probably going to do it to this guy. I mean, first of all, can Jerry kill this guy? Dang, unlucky. Really? Missed by that much. Well, I guess I'll have to use Clinton then. That'll be just fine. Slim bow it up. Is it fine though? I mean, it is, but like, is it? We're not quite at half health yet. We're also not necessarily threatened by this guy. Mostly just threatened by the mage. Good thing I checked that, because I was about to commit to something there that would have probably cost me my run. I guess in that case, I'll just back up. I'll stand here with the Steel Lance equipped, and then they can't really do anything about it. They can attack into her if they want, but it's not really a big deal. And then I'll put you right here. You don't have 2 range, right? No. Okay. Put you right here, attacking with Iron Axe. That'll be just fine. Bop him up good and proper. Good old Iron Axe. That'll do it for you. I'm really liking Sid a lot. She's just plain reliable. Gets that extra bit of defense on the player phase as well. +4 defense from Armored Blow. It's feeling great. The player and enemy design are both on point with this game. Like I've said many times now, very nice crit there as well. Like I've said many times now, make sure to play this one for yourself. Keep in mind that it's a hard game, but you're never without the tools to make it work for yourself. Even if you're not like an epic pro gamer, you'll make it work. You'll have fun with this game. Definitely. Give it a shot. Okay, of course, linked in the description below. If you somehow missed that bit of information from the last episode, SMH if so. Gotta be watching every single episode. Anyway, Cordelia will have no issues whatsoever mowing this guy down to a pretty small amount of health. I do wonder if I can get a kill with Weiss. I am just missing out. Maybe if I shoot with Slim Bow. Okay, we won't kill that way, that's good. What do you have? Hand Axe Plus, gotcha. That's fine. That's manageable. I do want to steal that, that's for sure. Hand Axe Plus. I don't have to worry about these guys because they don't move. It's not a big deal. I can just kill this guy. I know it's effective against him, but it's going to kill anyway. So, no big. Get him. Kill the effective damage dealer. Can't be having none of that around these parts. I do need to figure this guy out a little bit, though. I could always run to, like, exactly that tile, bait this guy exactly downwards, and then be perfectly out of range of everything. And then also not die because he healed on the phase. So that's cool. I'm just gonna do that, honestly. That's just really cool. Unless... Yeah, okay, that works out perfectly. Baited this guy completely to his demise. I could use a vulnerary even, but I'm not inclined to. Let's see, short bow, heavy bow. He is very well equipped for this battle, isn't he? Okay. We'll also bait this hero down. I wonder if I could let Sam stand in range of him. Or her, rather. 15 speed, stronger post, and then silent pride. Gotcha. So, if Ophelia is not weighed down too much, she loses 2 speed. So, it'd be 12 compared to 15. I can let Ophelia stand right here, soak this guy once with the Nyx Tome equipped for maximum damage, and then be perfectly fine otherwise. You can attack whoever you want to, I don't really care too much. Yep, we'll just heal you then. Break this heal staff, we have another one in the convoy. Which I can, coincidentally, go ahead and break out with somebody. Go ahead and rescue drop, like that. And then we'll do one of these where we head into the supply, drop this in there, grab the heal staff, trade it over, and then go back into the supply and grab our weapon back, and then we're perfectly okay. Got that Sword Reaver there for Sam too, I should have considered that. That'll come in super handy later on. There we go, Steel Lance activated. Air Slasher would have been scary against my, flying axe unit over there, but luckily, able to take it out with no issue. I do hope that Danielle can get this hit, though, on this Cavalier. She missed once previously, and that was a bit of a pain. Alrighty, let's make sure that I didn't... There's no possible way that I messed up the calculation, so she's gonna body up on this soldier. Or on this, thingy. Good, excellent. I was scared there for a solid second. Would have been quite bad if I had missed that calculation. Okay. 12 damage is what remains to kill this Cavalier. Should be no problem. For one missed Sid, the Axe Wyvern. Alrighty, and then this guy simply perishes. Well done, sir. You have been completely baited. Epic and cool. Okay. I hope you don't get doubled, actually. I didn't check your speed. Okay, well, it doesn't matter now. It's fine now. There's no way she would have gotten doubled. Not by a hand axe, dude. I've not seen an enemy with, 14 speed or more, apart from literally the light mages. Alrighty. This is going quite well. This is going very, very well indeed. Let's see, I can't get her down there quite enough unless she is able to kill with the hand axe plus. Not quite, okay. That's fine. That's understandable. Now we see if Jerry can somehow get this experience. That is very possible. Wonder if, Clinton weakens him enough. Dang, okay, so I'm gonna have to use the slim bow. Which is fine. I mean, honestly, I might just give this kill to Cordelia. Like, it would be a bit of a waste of experience to give him an entire promoted kill. Cordelia can use it, though. The promoted kill on a level 3 unit is not really necessary to give him a level up, especially if I just use the Weiss Lance on one of these guys or some such. Okay, that'll work out just fine. I gotta bait this guy out without killing him, so it's gonna be a little bit rough. It's gonna hurt quite a bit. But that's okay, that'll happen sometimes. You can move to right there, you can move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then not here because KW Forest. So if I put Clinton right here exactly, he's going to simultaneously not get hit by the dude, and then also hit this guy if he decides to move first for whatever reason. Actually, this guy will move here, so he'll hit regardless. That's a good feel. Okay, I'm just going to... it's a hard decision. I do want to get over here to this armory. I guess it doesn't super matter for right now. Killer Axe on you. If I'm able to one-round you, then I will. Ouch, 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 ouch. That hurts very much. Let's see. How do I want to tackle that, then? How do I want to tackle that? I mean, I guess I could just stand here for one more turn, let him heal, what, 20% of his HP from his, skill? 20% of his HP would be... 6, so he'll be up to 18. And then he'll live on exactly 1. At which point, honestly, I could just go kill this guy, and then it would be completely okay. Because there's no... I could just kill this guy, and then I still heal anyway. Oh, I actually can't. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. A little bit scary there. I was thinking what I'll do is I'll just kill this guy, and then I'll cancel upwards after I visit the shop. I mean, I might as well heal. Like, I know it'll be fine. I know it's funny to just do the smart and the big brain, but also, there's no need to save vulneraries of all things. It'll be okay. It'll be just fine if I don't have, like, one extra use of vulnerary. It'll be perfectly fine. No issues whatsoever. I guess what I can do is attack with a rapier. I could get a little bit more damage, that'd be nice. Let's see here. Alrighty, so the one downside of Finch, honestly, is that he is the guy, you know what I mean? He is the giver of the +2, -2, not the receiver of any extra damage. Tad bit of a shame, but it'll be how it do sometimes. Let's see, and I am starting to run low on rapier anyway. I would like it if I had another cav effective weapon somewhere, but I don't, so that'll just have to be how it do. Maybe if I swap Sam, then I can possibly get the kill? I could also shove Sam forward and then let him kill this guy anyway, but I guess it doesn't super matter. Let's see here, so... Ooh. For some reason I thought he had a light brand of his own, but I guess not. I mean, I guess I don't have to approach all of this turn. I could put Jay right here, attack, and then heal him or whatever. But I want to heal other people, so... I guess we'll equip Sagita and sit here and see what happens. Go ahead and heal up Cordelia, and then I'll probably just vulnerary. She got more speed. What a unit. What a unit. I'll just go ahead and heal up with vulnerary on her. Surely I've got a bunch of them in the supply. Got 2 of them at this point. Alright, looks good to me. Let's see, I could even, I could put Sam right here with the hand axe. And then I don't think... Ooh, that actually hurts quite a bit. Well, guess I'll do it like this then. Rescue, actually, yeah, you'll be able to drop. You've got 10 cons, so... Rescue and then drop. There we go. Let's see... Yeah, that's fine. That's a safe tile, yeah. Okay. Just had to be sure on that one, because don't want to accidentally put a half-health unit right in range of stuff. Alrighty. Good to see the Sagitted Tome finally put into use. I really like the animation a lot. I was afraid I would never see it anywhere except for in, Code of the Black Knights, due to it being, Zero's PRF in that game. Wow, he actually doubled with the steel bow. I guess he doesn't lose speed to it. He is a very chonker lad. That's how he be. Let's see here. So that mercenary is going to be a bit of a pain. Dang, this isn't going well. I'm going to give this a bit longer, but if this keeps up, we're not going to have much other choice than an all-out push. Hopefully things turn around before that happens. True. Sure would hope so. Alrighty, now that he's at full health... I mean... How much is this going to do by comparison? Okay, it's going to do a significant amount more. 24 plus 12 is going to be 36 damage. I mean, he'll live on exactly 1 HP, but that's... I'm just not going to worry about that too much. We're just going to go ahead and kill this guy. Man, if I just had Finch over here, imagine the world. I mean, actually, I could put Finch down in this forest, and I think he would survive this guy. Oh, also, didn't Sam get Adept earlier? Desperation. Gotcha. Desperation, which this guy also has. Okay. I'm glad that I just now checked that. Sam is like, when you have low HP, he rolls people, and I'm here for it. Anyway, this whole situation is a little bit awkward in some ways. I really want to get him down there as soon as I can. So what I may end up doing is... Okay, how is this situation? What's this guy like? If I get hit by that, I'm probably dying to it. I guess what I could do is I could just fly up here. I mean, I'll live, is the thing. I'll survive. I'll be okay. But I would have to, like... Lance Reaver can do it. I don't really want to use the Lance Reaver. I guess I could trade him my Steel Sword. One way or another. 9. Yeah, Steel Sword would work. I don't really know how I want to tackle that. I mean, I just want to see what's in there. It's not like I have a lot of money or anything. I think I've already killed a unit that has some of the money that I could have gotten. Let's see here. So, maybe what I'll do, honestly, is... Let's see here. Because I can always reposition her onto this over here, I guess. Let's see. There's a big brain strat here. It's just a matter of figuring it out. Okay. So, let's mega brain this just to feel like a brain player. I guess it doesn't even matter. That guy's gonna be an issue regardless, with his parry blade or his topaz sword, one or the other. Wonder if Weiss can get this kill some way. 22 damage? Is that what we need? 22? Is it you that has rally magic, or is it rally res? Yeah, okay. Well, I could reposition her up there, but I bet she kills him. Wait, does she? She doesn't. Wow, she actually doesn't double that guy. Kind of based. Okay, I mean, this works. Can we get this kill then? No, actually. Far from it. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and kill him with J then. Oh, we can get the kill with Weiss Lance, but I don't want to mess with it. And we wouldn't have got it anyway. We got all the crit rate in the world. That's all we got. It would have been even more with the Lightning Tome, so yeah, it would have been a crit for sure. Well, we can use Sam now to bait out all of this. Ouch. Sheesh, good lord. How are you so fast? Wait. Is it just because of this? Gotcha, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Well, I guess this would be about as good of a time as any to use the old reliable here. Not as though it super matters, but it's gonna have to go into the convoy sometime anyway. I'd rather not take the damage from this guy. Got another one of those, a renegade. The first time I've seen that in quite a while. Oh wait, that reminds me. Clinton has pursuit. That's why he had that extra speed. I hadn't even been considering that. That's kind of funny. That's quite funny, actually. Let's see. So, you've got the hatchet equipped. If I stand here, then I can shoot him without any retaliation. Not as though it super matters, but it is something I'm capable of doing. Let's see, if I rescue somebody, then I can drop them the same turn with Clinton. That said, this whole situation right here with this guy is a bit of a pain, so maybe I'll just stick it out and deal with it some other way. It's like I could always just use the steel bow here, and then if I miss and I pick him up with Sid, I just need Clinton to be down here pretty soon. Actually, I need Clinton on the other side. I need to see what's up with him and his brother, so maybe I'll do this anyway. Maybe I'll do that next turn, though. Because I'll have to use you for this, and then we'll do that, and then I'll pull her down here and all this stuff, and it'll be fine. Alright, take and drop. And then I've got to have her down here anyway, so let's get her down here. I don't want to heal up Sam just yet, because obviously he's got to take care of some stuff. Silverlance, 29 damage, 27 because weapon triangle, then 21. If he gets attacked by both, it's going to hurt really bad. He's not capable of being attacked by both, so as long as he doesn't one-round this Armor Knight somehow, then it's fine. With the Steel Axe equipped, he would be dealing 13 plus, so he'd be 30. 15 times 2? Yeah, he's fine. So we'll Steel Axe it with Sam. There we go. I'm honestly gonna... Well, I was gonna take the thingy off of him, as it were, the old reliable, and put that into the convoy, but it doesn't super matter right now anyway. Well, I hope he's gonna be fine. I may be forgetting how much damage he's dealing, considering that he's also got Fiery Blood active, which would be 18 times 2, and thusly he would die. So if I equip the Iron Axe instead, it's 10 plus 17 plus 3, so it'd be the equivalent of the Steel Axe at that point, so we'll do that instead. I'll put Lana down here, though. She needs to get a little bit of a move on. She's going to be stealing it anyway. I'm just going to do this. I hate to use the Lance Reaver on this guy, but honestly, there's a certain point at which it doesn't matter. I don't think I want to attack in, though. Because if I happen to miss, it's really bad. Although if I don't attack in, then I don't get to double him. Consistently, just a little bit off. I guess I'll just put him up here. I already know that he's going to be fine. He's going to survive on 1 HP, right? Right? 24 plus 12 is 36. 36 minus 7 is 29. He'll live on 1 HP. He'll live on exactly 1, and it will be perfectly okay. Or I could stand directly next to him, and then he has to shoot me with a short bow anyway. So let's just do that instead, I guess. I won't double him, but it'll be okay. It'll be just fine, actually. So, have fun. Fascinating. I did know about those, but that's for no good reason necessarily. And then it doesn't super matter with all of this. Skull Piercer, yeah, I don't have to tackle these guys at all. Eventually they'll make an all-out push and stuff, but that's for a later me problem. I can, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can have a look inside of the shop, and then I can carry on with my business anyway. So let's get to that then. Right here. Okay, here's hoping this works out as intended. I still got him killed. Well, now he's especially dead, but that's fine, I guess. I just don't get that anymore. Unlucky. I could have done better. It's because Finch is there. That's what did it. That's what cost me. Finch is right behind him. I didn't even consider that. Oh well. That'll happen. That'll happen indeed. There goes a little bit of money, but that's fine. Let's see. So let's see what's in here. This army looks like it's been abandoned for years. Only thing left is this dusty old axe on the kiln. I suppose it's something better than nothing. Something is better than nothing. Ooh. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's for sure. Put it right here so that you're not in range. Appreciate that. That's huge. Okay, so let's check out the shop then. Actually, the shop may end up costing me if it's the same way. Can I get him around enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to make sure that Clinton is in range to talk to his brother next turn. Or presumably talk. If not, then he'll shoot from 3 range. So he'd be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, I mean, the easiest way of doing this would be to use my flyer, and then next turn, use her for other purposes. 1, 2, let's see. If I'm right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I stand where Danielle is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. Give it a shot. What do you got to lose? So, I can stand here, shoot him once, put him down on health, and then stand here, rescue, from which point I drop him. I could take with Sam, and then I guess drop him here anyway. I don't think I can rescue him with anybody else anyway. So I'm gonna have to shove him with Jay and Finch. Here's hoping he doesn't, like, ambush rush us down. Is anybody else capable of picking him up? 10 con, 10 con. The answer is no. Well, apart from him, obviously, but that's fine. I'll just shove him twice. And then next turn I'll shove him again. With, like, either one of them, honestly. And I'll heal him up just in case something weird happens. And then I guess what I'll do... Let's see. Not really much I can do, honestly. So we'll just vibe and go on ahead. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Yeah. Doesn't move. Well, let's see what happens. This would be the turn that something weird happens. Fine, if they're not going to come to us, we'll go to them. Give them a chance to run, now we'll be forced to them. New orders, boys. We're done waiting around. If you're under orders to hold your ground, I need you to charge. If you're in hiding, come out. If we go down as brothers. Everyone attack. Alright, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens then. Yep, so we'll get out of here. We're exactly in range to get out of here. Crazy. Crazy how that works. Well, if he's going to rush us down, then we'll vibe with that. We'll let him do so. Let's see, hand axe plus, so I'll leave that equipped as I visit this. Hello, is there anyone here? I won't hurt you. Rather, I'm here to help. Do you promise? Yes, I promise. Pinky promise? Yes, I pinky promise. I just want to help make sure that you're safe, that's all. Phew, what a relief. Interesting. Look, this town is a ghost town. People are gone, the income is gone. I was just coming to pick up the remains of my former shop. Or one of them, anyway. And those brutes showed up, and I got pinned down here. If you're gonna risk your lives for me, the least I can do is give you something to help out. So please, take one of the restore stabs here. They weren't exactly flying off the shelves anyway. I actually sometimes wonder why vendors even keep them in stock. Yeah, thanks. I'll wait for the right opportunity to get out of here. Got other shops I need to get back to managing. True, but thanks for all of your help. Well, I appreciate that, that's nice. Oh boy, hiccups. Anyway. I just had the realization that perhaps the secret shop is in this chapter. And if that's the case, then I want to check that out. I need to remember what the appreciation memo thingy is. Let's see, you guys are going to start moving. That's fine. I'm gonna check with Jay. See. So, surrounded by blue. What's that again? XV, that's 14? Wait, did this change? 15 minus 2. West of the gate, 15 plus 8. So chapter 13 then. Right? Am I wrong about that? I might be. XV, that's 10-5, right? So that's 15 minus 2 for chapter 13. So I don't have to worry about that for a little while. Understandable. So, you're gonna run up here, that's fine. I'll go ahead and heal Sam a little bit. If we have to beat him up, then we have to beat him up. I guess we'll find out very quickly. He can talk. I mean, I'm very tempted to just do that and see what happens, but I also don't want it to just suddenly end the map on me. That said, would he die to these guys? Lead Javelin? Yeah, no, he would. He would extremely not be okay. That's fine. All of this is decently acceptable. This is really my only opportunity. Is there any getting him out of there is the thing. Because, like, let's say I rescue with Jerry. Then I reposition with Danielle. Then I pick Danielle up with Sam. I mean, I don't think we would survive him with a silver bow. I have no idea what's going to occur with him. Like, I don't feel like he would kill his brother, but I don't think that these other guys would have that same hesitation, you know? I guess we'll just back off and see what happens. Because there's not really much else I can really safely bank on. You guys both have 2 range. I don't want to step into your range, though. 22 crits. Well, here's hoping that the brother moves, because, yeah, I kind of need him to at this point. Ah, shoot, I didn't mean to put her there. I mean, I guess I did mean to put her there, but I shouldn't have put her there is the thing. Okay. Can you reach right there? Yes, okay. Well, Sam, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Unless I pick up you, then drop you, and then shove you, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then drop her down a space, or up a space, I guess, and just hope that she's fine. Which she probably won't be, because Skull Piercer, and 20 damage, which would only be 24 if she got crits, and then this guy, Hand Axe, 7, so it'd be 20 damage after Weapon Triangle, 12 crits, less crit, she'll be okay. She'll actually just be okay. And even if it's not okay, then it's better than... I mean, honestly, I could just hold on to her. As much as I would like to have her next turn, I could just hold on to her. You have 8 crits. How much crit avoid do you have? 6. Is there any way that I give her the Fortuna? No. This is in his range, though, right? So that's crit avoid, right? Crit avoid plus 10 within 2 spaces. I guess I'll just hold her. Like, it's not ideal, but he's not losing stats for it. Okay. Yeah, let's just vibe. Let's see what happens. I hope that the brother moves. I sure do. I want to see what happens. Alright, let's kill this one. Yeah, Bob. Let's see. Quartz Gem. Alright, there we go. Now, depending on how things go, let's see how this goes. Teddy, is it really you? Of all the places I thought I would see you again, if I ever saw you alive again. Teddy, want to tell me exactly why you went against one of our own? Don't think I didn't hear that report. Oh, with Colts? Yeah, Colts. We only learned he was dead when one of the survivors barely stumbled back. Told us you turned traitor and proceeded to wipe 15 to 20 of our own men. Know anything about that? Come now, Clinton. Now isn't the time to clam up on me. Not like you always do. I need some answers. As it stands, you and I are on opposite sides of this battle. That's true. I defied orders, defied our group, our creed, our brigade. But I couldn't stand to be with them anymore, Teddy. You started this band in Ursk because of our need for food, supplies, and defense. You built up something. Took in the misfits and the misguided. You helped organize us into something more. But at some point, the group began too big to shepherd. People like Colt, they sought more than they needed. Killed more than they had to, but you didn't keep them in check. Clinton, No, Teddy, you wanted me to talk? I'm talking, and I'm not done. I followed you because you were my brother, and because I had nothing else. Most importantly, because I loved you, Teddy, and I still do. But at a certain point, I couldn't live with myself any longer. Stealing and killing, it's not the way I wanted to make a living. I know that deep down, or hope deep down, that you feel the same way. I've been wanting to tell you how I felt for years. I was always terrified that if I did, well, I would what? You'd choose the brigade over me, because that's how darn proud of it you are. That's why you can't see how far off it is from what you intended it to be. Wow. Wow, that's it. That's all you have to say, too. Oof, hug. Clinton, my baby brother. Teddy, I'm so happy to see you alive. Thought I'd never see you again. Clinton, everything you said, you're right. Started something for people like us, homeless, desperate, needy. When it started getting bigger than I anticipated, started being more lenient with how exactly we got our supplies. People were looking to me for food and I didn't want to fail them. In the end, it got to the point where I couldn't keep it accountable anymore. Not without conceding some of the faith people had in me. And maybe by that point I enjoyed that faith a little too much. If it means anything, Clinton, I'm sorry. I really am. I was just trying to do what I thought was best for the brigade. I didn't stop to consider what the best was for my own brother. So, where do we go from here? What will you do? That's a good question, isn't it? Well, that is a great question. I have no idea where this is going to go, because I don't imagine his men are going to be like, yeah, brotherly love after he just killed half our squad, you know what I mean? What you've seen here is really all we have left. Luxon ran us out of Ursk, killing most of our men in the process. It was a brutally sobering experience, to say the least. Quickly proved that we are far from untouchable. I'm going to try and start up here again in Ballaray. Considering how little resistance we've hit since coming, it seemed like it could work, but after the number you've done to us, it's gonna be a lot of work to pick up the pieces again. Is that really what you want to do, Teddy? To continue this? No, it's not. Truth is, Clinton, I'm exhausted. I'm in foreign territory, running thin on darn near everything. Losing men left and right. Then I run into a battle where I'm fighting my own brother. I suppose I've had enough. Your group can't be happy with the fight they put up with here. But I'm done. I quit. You win. Boys, I'm laying down my arms. I ask that you stand down with me. We've lost this battle. But we don't have to lose any more lives. Oh, okay, so it does just end it. Cool. Cool. We'll take it. Well, that didn't go anything like we planned it. Unfortunately, not all of them do. The reality is that we do the best with what the situation presents us. Ahem. Switching subjects, how is Dirk holding up? That guy is going to do my head in. For all of his technical ability on the battlefield, leaving himself open like that. Anyway, luckily for him, his armor took a lot of the blow. Certainly has some wounds to heal, but I think he ended up fainting more from the shock of it all. It's about the only good news to come out of this then. We didn't really need any more casualties after all that happened. I agree, Jay, and again, I'm sorry for how it played out. This bloody mess was not my intention at all. Nevertheless, Jay, Finch, I owe you all my thanks. You protected this town, or I suppose what was left of it. You also did enough to distract the enemy from Dirk and me. For such a hodgepodge group, you're quite the force to be reckoned with. I'm impressed. Thanks, I guess, though it will be better when we can stop all this fighting. We trust that once we hit the capital, hopefully it will. Yes, let's hope so. Anyway, we've cleared ourselves a place to stay. I'm heading off to find a bed, and I suggest the same for you. Still have a 3-day hike out to Janus. We'll be setting out early. Alright, we'll be behind you soon. Good night. Night. Something about this seem off to you? Yeah, let's hope so. That didn't sound any sort of convincing, did it? Maybe just how we fought to free a town that turned out being abandoned? Yeah, that too. Heck, we've hardly seen a soul since entering Ballaray. Not just this town. Given that fact, Having a hard time believing that Lancaster suspected otherwise tonight. I don't know, something was off here. Something is off in Ballaray. I'd be inclined to agree, but you said it yourself, he's led us this far. Saved us twice and haven't given us a reason to distrust him. For now, I think it's in our best interest to stick with him. Well, Finch, now that you're trusting him, I don't know that I am. Oh boy, because you know when Finch starts believing something, it's probably the opposite. What's actually going to occur. Nah, not usually. Well, actually, hold on, because Cordelia he didn't trust, and he's supposed to. Didn't trust Lancaster for a little while, and then it was true that he was supposed to trust Lancaster, but now he's not. It's hard to say. Lancaster said he'd give us the full rundown at the Capitol anyway, so hopefully we'll get some of these answers later. That's all we can do right now. Sure hope so. Yeah, maybe so. I'm sorry, I swear I'm not trying to be mopey or paranoid. Just the fighting, it's got me on edge. Well, generally, if you're paranoid in times of war, I kinda get that. It still isn't totally sitting well with me. It's alright, Jay, you're not crazy for feeling skeptical, I promise. For what it's worth, you're doing a good job keeping it together. Both yourself and for us. So if you gotta vent, you gotta vent. I'll be there to listen. Thanks, Finch. Hey, Jay, Finch, Clinton? Yeah, we have to manage this situation somewhat, don't we? This is Teddy, and you. Aren't you the enemy commander who put us through heck tonight? Yes, I'm sorry to say that I am. But more importantly, Teddy here, he's my brother. What? Clinton, we just spent the past hour fighting against your brother. Why didn't you say anything? I don't really know. It's dark out here. Thought I might have heard him earlier, but I couldn't be sure until I got a closer look. It's probably for the better that he did. We had just fully committed to the all-or-nothing approach, and one of us was not leaving this town alive. But once I saw Clinton, he talked some sense into me to stop all this madness. That's why you gave the order to stand down. I was wondering why your men all of a sudden just stopped fighting. Clinton, your brother is the leader of a group of bandits? Yeah, Jay, he is. Or was. Well, I wonder what happens with the remaining group. Do you remember that group of bandits I was with when we first met? The ones I left to join you? Well, that group was a small part of a larger clan of bandits. A clan that Teddy started in Ersk after the Wretched War. It's called the Brigade of Brothers, and it's who we fought here tonight. Puts a totally different context on why you made the decision to join me. Yeah. Long story short, I had a growing difference of opinion with my brother about where it was headed. Some of our rules started to get bent and eventually outright broken. And members doing heinous things. Teddy, he just couldn't police it at all. Or in some cases, he didn't even try. By the time I first saw you, Jay, ordered dead by Colt and surrounded by his lackeys, I was totally done with it. Neither you or I, neither you or I were in a position we wanted to be in. That's fine, that's a typo. So I took a chance and changed sides. And it's a decision that I still completely stand behind. In hindsight, I don't blame Clinton for leaving. I let go a lot of awful things. Sometimes I even tried to rationalize some of them. God, looking back, I can't believe how wrong some of it was. So why are you in Ballaray now? Does it have anything to do with Luxon by chance, does it? It has everything to do with Luxon. A few weeks ago, soldiers started showing up in droves. They demanded that we join them or face Luxon's divine judgment. Our men here were too proud to even consider such an idea, so we decided to fight them. We lost a lot of men in doing so. Too many men. It was absolutely brutal. Eventually, we had lost so many of our numbers that we were forced to flee. We barely limped our way across the border into Ballaray. We've been searching for any signs of life here since. Unfortunately, we found it here tonight. Huh. I guess we all got run out of our home country by Luxon. Small world. But all of this information leaves us with a relevant unanswered question. After everything that happened tonight, why did you come back to talk to us? What did you want? Yes, that. For all intents and purposes, the brigade is done. The men you fought here tonight were the last of what we had. There's even less of them now. I've told the remainder of our men that they are free to start again on their own, but that I can't keep leading them. My morale is shot. I've got so much pain, blood, and death on my hands. I shouldn't be leading anyone anywhere. To all of you, I came back to ask you for the opportunity to repent. I did put you through heck tonight, and on behalf of both myself and my men, I will accept whatever punishment you feel is necessary, no matter how harsh. Just, please, all I ask is that you give me the opportunity to make it up to you. And to my brother, I'll do whatever it takes. That's quite a big ask, and looking past the fact that you've just had blades pointed at our necks, one of your men nearly killed our leader's, his understudy, if you could call him that. It's certainly not something that will sit well with him. Yeah, we actually didn't even want a fight tonight. We wanted to convince you to stand down peacefully and move on, but you backed us into a corner with your men coming out of the shadows. It caused a lot of unnecessary bloodshed. Not sure many here would want anything to do with you. I understand. Jay, please, isn't there? But without Clinton, neither Finch or I would be standing here in front of you. He has stuck with us all this time, knowing full well that he didn't have an obligation to do it. He's been a true friend to the both of us. We're both indebted to him more than I can put into words. So I'd be willing to talk to Lancaster on your behalf, Teddy. So long as you're really intent on standing by your words. And I'll do the same. I don't think I actually say it enough, Clinton. He is a fine warrior on the battlefield, but Clinton has been an even better friend to the both of us. And if he's willing to put his character on the line for you, well, we certainly owe him one. Not sure I deserve the kind of compassion you're willing to give, but at the moment I can't thank you enough for it. I suppose I owe my younger brother for more than being a good man. Being more of a good man than I was bad. You're darn right you do. Jay and Finch, thank you. Alright, it's been a really long night. We're headed to the Balleray capital early in the morning. So please, let's find a bed in this deserted town and get some sleep. True. Oh, is he joining us? He became blue there. Very nice. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. Oh, my voice is starting to go out, though. Uh-oh. I see somebody that I recognize. Adel, thank you for your reports. You've done well to find and retrieve one of our own soldiers. A great service to your country. You're most welcome, High Monarch Lumen. Anything for our king and country. Thank you for your praises. As for you, Lieutenant Glenn, let me make sure I have all of this correct. After taking the rebel group back into Luxon territory from Ersk, you proceeded to let them escape in the very outpost that you were stationed at. Then you lost control of the entire outpost, guided them to another Luxon outpost, and did nothing as they overtook that fort as well. Rather, to just be tied up and left for dead. Is that the gist of it? Yes, I'm Monarch Lumen, but it's not like I had a choice. They had a sword to my back. I figured that a fully guarded outpost could easily kill them. These are Luxon soldiers we're talking about, the strongest in the world. Your incompetence in this matter trumps any excuse you try to give. You've succeeded in no accounts here. In fact, all you've done is release a pest into our own borders. You may have served more purpose to just die with some honor. But you do bring up one good point. This little group took down 2 of our outposts, and then they left quicker than we had a chance to catch them. Normally this little insurrection wouldn't be much of a nuisance, but with final preparations so close to completion, most of our strongest soldiers in Ersk are nearing to the Balleray border. We need to quell any more damage they might cause. And I agree. I humbly ask you, High Monarch Lumen, that you let me redeem myself. Oh man, now that I'm here I can put together a squad to find and kill them. Please, I beg you to give me this chance. You've already proven yourself incapable. Good. As of now, I'll see to it that you are demoted. You won't need to be leading anyone around. You need to be following the orders of someone more capable than you. Maybe then you'll actually be able to complete your assignments. Yes, I'm Monarch Lumen. Someone is coming. Interesting. Who dat? Oh, really cool portrait. What's the meaning of this interruption, General Ritzlaff? You'd better have a darn good reason for coming in here. I'm Monarch Lumen. I do apologize for disturbing your meeting. But the information I have is quite important, and also quite bad news. Well then, out with it. What's happened? General Lancaster, seemingly without rhyme or reason, charged our own border with Balleray and forced open an entryway. He escorted a runaway rebel group through the gate and into Balleray. What? General Lancaster has betrayed us. And you're absolutely sure that it was him? Several reports from differing units confirmed it to me. Even talking to some of our men at the border, most of them looked befuddled. Lancaster barged into the border gate and began to slaughter Luxon soldiers. Once the gate was open, Lancaster took off with a rebel group. Of all the things that could have made our militia look more incompetent. You can't ask anyone around here to do a simple task, can you? Our most trusted and decorated general has now traded allegiances. I'm surrounded by traitors and idiots, all of them. No matter, Lancaster leaving, it doesn't affect our plans going forward. Yeah, that's quite the blow to your army, isn't it? Well, I guess not that much if that's the case. In fact, it just expedites them. Lancaster was the last thing stopping us from commencing our Balleray invasion. Well, maybe it was convenient then, but now that he has defected to such a destitute, broken country no less, there's nothing stopping us from moving forward with our plan. All of our soldiers are already in position. Now it's just a matter of acting. If you don't mind me asking, High Monarch, what would you like us to do? We have nearly all of our resources allocated to the invasion. When our military takes over both countries, which it should do with no problems, we will gather our collective forces, including those that we recruit into our militias, and commence the next phase of our plan. You should know this well, Retzlaff. As for you, Hadel, you have proven your worth to me without fail, unlike a growing list of my other subjects. That's why you're here to serve as a special squad, under the guidance of General Retzlaff, tasked with finding Lancaster and bringing him to justice, as well as this petty group he now protects. Because regardless of where Lancaster runs from us, or where he fights us from, there's no hope for him, no hope for Balleray or Ersk. We'll crush all of them. Is that understood? Yes, High Monarch, I humbly accept the great responsibility you have given me. I will ask, however, that you permit me to bring along Glenn. I'll be needing a small group of soldiers to help subdue Lancaster's crew. And if our military, or if the majority of our soldiers are already deployed, I believe he still might prove to be an asset. As bad as he has failed us once, I'll allow it. Under some proper guidance, maybe Glenn will prove something useful. Because right now, Glenn, you have very few graces left. I understand, High Monarch. I will not fail you again. Lastly, I'm making an official decree. General Retzlaff, since you're here, I am tasking you with ensuring the information reaches our generals with haste. Of course, High Monarch. Anything you wish. As of now, we are commencing the invasion of Balleray and Ersk. Spare no resenters. Punish the deserters and kill the opposers. You have your tasks. Now get out of my sight. Sheesh. My guy, he's evil. He's ooga booga, you know what I mean? It'll be how it do, I suppose. Can't be looking like Vigard and not be the bad guy. Even though Vigard was not a bad guy, necessarily. You sure didn't want to say anything about the Luxon outpost, Hadel. The one where you watched the executioner get stabbed, under your watch, followed by running off with your tail between your legs. Nothing about that? I told you to nod and apologize, nothing more. If we both admitted to losing that outpost, neither of us would leave here unscathed. Just be happy I followed you in that rebel group. Otherwise, you'd probably still be dying of starvation, tied up and alone. Oh, and don't forget that I vouched for you to come along with me, you ungrateful wretch. It's the only reason I held my tongue about your cowardice. I'll be darned if I'm following any orders of yours. You're a bishop, you hardly know anything about fighting. Excuse me, Lieutenant Glenn, but you'll be under my command, and it's under my command that I... Oh, shut your mouth, Retzlaff. You haven't done anything to earn that lofty rank that you hold. Heck, do you remember your first couple of years of combat training? You could hardly hold a lance. How many times while sparring did I get to personally remind you of that? I'm not sure what they saw in you that they didn't see in me. Because a general needs to be a warrior, ruthless. Not this tentative kid whose only combat ability is being able to wave a white flag. If I remember correctly, Glenn, there's a good reason you didn't make it past lieutenant. No one wanted a battle-crazed psycho running entire armies, did they? No, for all of your ability, they had no choice but to quarantine you. To put you somewhere you would do the least amount of damage to us all. And thank the gods they did. You're a self-centered menace. I eventually got better with the lance, but you? Can't say you done anything to improve yourself outside of battle. And who knows, maybe if you had taken the time to learn something else, you would have had 8 prisoners who had no weapons, mind you, break free and take down an entire fort under your command. Sound about right? Why, you undeserving piece. Enough. Shut up, both of you. Listen, both of you, we've all been given tasks. If we stay here any longer, fighting about who is who, a conversation that gets us absolutely nowhere, Lumen will have our heads. So Retzlaff, go and let the other generals know to start their assault. Glenn and I will meet you at the Balleray border, and we'll go from there. Yeah, sorry. Glenn, he can bring out the worst in me. Hadel, you're right. We really should get going. Yeah, you should. And maybe try acting like you've been a general for more than a few months. Maybe regard me as a general before I hold you in contempt of your superiors. Got him. Get pranked, buddy. Adel, I'll see you at the border. Glenn, whatever. Hopefully your attitude is a bit better the next time I see you. Huh, with you? I wouldn't count on it. Oh boy, a little bit of a general squabble, huh? I guess that's how it'll be sometimes. Mr. Retzloff, looking like he's got that recruitable portrait. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna make any speculation on that front. All in all, that was a good map. That was a really fun map. The enemies, once again, the reinforcements, everything about it just felt solidly well balanced and everything. The only, like, downside, really, of my particular playthrough was that I accidentally let that red gem go. Presumably with a secret shop on the horizon here in a couple of maps, so I look forward to seeing what all that's about. I have let a fair bit of money in collectibles go, but that's specifically and truly a fault of my own. There's been no point at which the game has made it unfair to obtain them. It's just been my own misplays and whatnot. All in all, that was a lot of fun. I still have no complaints whatsoever. I'm just having a great time. I hope you guys are too. If you are, make sure to like for me, hit that subscribe button, make sure you don't miss out on new episodes. Gonna be hopping into chapter 11 next time. We have a Master Seal. Let me know in the comments below who you'd like to see me promote. I'll be taking a look at that for sure. I wanna make sure I have a good unit. We also have, presumably, the newly recruited brother of Clinton, who is a, how do they put it? Not quite a ranger, not quite a nomad trooper, commander, something like that. I don't remember. Apparently a lance and bow wielding nomad thing, something like that, with a PRF of his own and silver bow access. So I very, very much look forward to seeing how he comes into play with rally movement too. Insane. Absolutely next level. Well, either way, make sure you do all those things that I mentioned, and if you feel like donating via Ko-fi, very much appreciate it. Got a lot of stuff on the horizon, so it would be very helpful. And, I guess that's about all I have to say. So, till next time, see you later.